I feel better. I feel a lot better.
This is Comic Burrito. Son of
We
a...
don't. I feel a lot better.
This is Comic Burrito. This week in comic. I'm Todd.
I'm Cole.
And I'm Nick.
And it's This Week in Comics.
This Week in Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah.
So it's a week in comics, boyos.
It's a good week in comics.
It was a decent week. It's a lighter week, but it's a good week.
Yeah. I didn't read as much as I normally do because I read something that was fairly large.
I still did read quite a bit.
I know. You're, what, 19 issues?
19 issues, 1920 still, yeah.
No, I
got a lot of DC done and a Comixology book yesterday, so it broke it up into 2 days, so it didn't seem so bad.
I am jealous of that. I wish that now the more that like we do this show, it would be nice if our shop was open on Tuesday to be able to get some of those. But do you even know if Tardy's sells
I don't think they
DC books on Tuesday?
I don't think they do.
I wonder if Vault does.
Is a digital.
Yeah.
Vault might. It wouldn't surprise me if they did.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Flash Ray. Hey, Jin. Vincent McLean, the comic machine. What is up? Vincent McLean, the comic machine. How's it going?
I definitely hijacked his thread the other day and started talking about wrestling. And then he just started talking on the live stream about wrestling, and it was great.
Just pour one out for Cole's stash. I'm not going to actually pour any eggnog on my floor. That would be gross.
You could have just poured it in your cup and pretended like it was the floor, but that would be a lot of work.
That's a risk. That's
not what we're here for.
Did you start talking about it? Because I thought Vincent McMahon as soon as I saw this. Is that why
I mean, he was pretty much ranting about how bad Vince McMahon is and how he should let Triple H take over.
He is the worst. I've been saying that forever.
I mean, I don't
watch
disagree
anymore because I can't handle it. I'll come back when there's new management.
Oh, sorry.
Also, he hasn't said anything, and I think the longest it's been ever on. All right, it's gone.
Yeah. So this week in comics, you guys.
Let's talk about D&D some now.
Yeah. What are other things this is not a fan of?
Go ahead. I'm just gonna sit down. Is all.
I mean, speaking of things,
I'll give you guys 5 minutes of frisbee while I.
Speaking of things Nick isn't a fan of, do you want to talk about some Marvel books?
We can talk our burrito picks of the week.
Champion.
I'm not a fan. That's inaccurate.
I know.
I'm not a fan.
not a fan.
I just don't care enough to need to read it now, and I don't think I even know enough to understand what's happening now. I don't think I would enjoy it at all. I'd be like, who are all these people?
Yes. So this book is a Marvel book, obviously, as we mentioned. It's written by Eve L. Ewing. The artist is Bob Quinn. I'm glad the GM of the Lions got fired from the Lions and is now the artist of this book. The color is Federico Blee, and letters are Clayton Cowles. I was really soft on the first third of this book. The second third of this book, I was like medium soft
First
on.
Third of this book. Whoops, I hit the space.
So this book was broken into like 3 different things. Like
it's just so specific.
The Outlaw.
The first third and then the 2 thirds.
There's a character that's kind of in the
Page
back end,
9.
and then there's the main group of the champions. And at the very end of it, they bring back a member of the champion that is very awesome. And I'd say something here, but it would be a spoiler. And I really wish I read more Marvel to see how this is going to intertwine with other Marvel books.
Cool. I really enjoyed the first 16th of the book, and then the rest of it, it was okay. But then the last 30 seconds of the book really landed for me.
I mean, it's split in 3 parts, so that's why I said thirds.
I know, but it's funnier this way.
And I just wanted to say
I have no idea what you're talking about, so it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Marvel book.
Yeah. They're champions and they're outlawed. You can't be a teenage
outlawed.
Superhero anymore. That's a thing that's going on. And they kind of made fun of this in this issue where they're like, that's kind of like what they did in Civil War without saying that. Which is
I really wish there was just a guy going like this. That's kind of what they did in Civil War. That'd be the best.
I love it when you're reading a comic and the comic is like, this is kind of just ripping off that other thing. And you're like, oh, okay.
I don't know what this is, but I love Stargate SG-1 and I love D&D, so sure. Champions Yawn. Ooh, dang.
Ooh.
Cole
likes it.
Oh, dang. He does. That's why it's on
I'll
our
probably
list.
read it sometime.
Yeah, sure. Once in a few months, maybe.
Maybe a year. I don't know. My Marvel backlog is pretty extensive because I just never read it.
Well, there's a book that might not make him yawn that might be transitioned here.
It's a Nick
for
book.
Southern Comic Geek.
Oh, I don't know any of my books. So
Coming in at number 8.
Put it in because I don't have it.
Oh, it's for
That's
me.
not mine.
Yeah,
it's not mine.
It's me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E-Ratic, which is Carrie Andrews, is the writer, artist, and cover artist. Brian Reber is the colorist, and because it's an AWA book, letters by Sal Cipriano.
Noise.
Yeah. So this is a book that takes place in their universe, their Resistance universe, as far as we know, because we don't know how interconnected all of this actually is.
Yeah.
So I do recommend it to more Resistance readers, but I do think it's easy to pick up what's going on. If you like the Resistance, it's an easy recommendation.
Is this their new young adults thing?
This
It's
is
their
their
first
teen.
all age book. Well, this is
They're
all
all
age.
No, it does not. It says teen on it. It says teen right below $3.99.
Weird. I looked it up yesterday and it said all ages. I swear.
No, it doesn't.
All
They
teens.
use it's all teens and above. That's a majority of the population.
Yeah.
So sure.
Yeah.
I really like this. I was surprised by it because I really didn't have any feelings going into it, obviously, because it's brand new. But the art is really cool.
Yeah,
in some
I like
parts.
that page a lot. That page almost made me buy the book.
And
but it
then
was-
this is the first page of the actual story.
that's cool.
And it's really sharp. I really like it. It's I want to put my finger on the style, but it is all these simple pages, like because it's a kid in like high school, middle school, whatever, and just like the crowd pictures and like the characters that are introduced are really striking and obvious. They're what the kid's dealing with is both like familiar and alien. It's really cool. I dig it a lot. I really think you'll like it, Nick, because it's not like Middle West, but it's like if you like Middle West, I would be surprised if you don't like this.
Yeah, it's still.
It's not Middle West quality. I don't think it's like Middle West right now, but I do.
Yeah,
really
I
enjoy
can't decide if I want to pull it or not. If I want, I'm like, do I want to trade weight, and is that going to be the book that I'm going to want the singles then, or if I should just grab it? I don't know. We'll see. They had one. They had both covers for me in my poll because they just started throwing AWA in there now. Anytime there's a new book, they're just like, Nick will probably buy us.
He probably wants this.
We'll just hang it in front of his nose, and he'll be like, okay.
I mean, I can tell them just add every AWA book to my pull list.
Yeah.
Well,
last week, I don't know if I mentioned that on the show. Last week, I had a book in my poll, and they were like, "Oh, Cole ordered this, so we figured you might want it." And I was just like, "No, but they're good. They're good."
Well, I mean, usually one of us will either ask for a book and then the other one will like.
Yeah, most of the time they
next
get a message. It's a safe bet for sure. Because we usually do. So I think
it's you. Yep. There you go.
Yes. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
It's a book that came out.
Speaking of, wait, I got this. Speaking of books that are not on my poll that I end up buying.
You didn't pull this?
I did not pull this. I forgot that I told them I didn't want it like 6 months ago. And today I remembered, and I'm like, oh, I didn't pull it, but it's a Tom King #1, so they had like a stack like this tall of them.
Yep.
So I even got to be picky. They had a few corner damaged ones, and I found one that was pretty good. but I really liked the start of this a lot.
Yeah, me too.
For a book that I almost didn't pull, this might be one of my favorite Tom King number ones. Fair?
I mean, yeah.
Maybe?
I mean, I don't think that's necessarily. I don't necessarily agree with that. Like Mr. Miracle had me immediately, like that first number one.
Maybe the only one that I might be, yeah.
But then Strange Adventures might be better than this too. But I don't know.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I liked it.
I mean, it was really good. I think this is. I mean, this is also broken up into 3 stories, so it's kind of like. I feel
which third did you like a lot?
I liked all of them.
Oh, okay. I did too.
I mean, I wasn't like,
I didn't. The thing that happened kind of in this issue, I didn't really. Maybe I'm an idiot, but I didn't really see it coming.
I don't think I did either, but I kind of sort of did.
It got me. I got to the end and it was like, "You son of a bitch." Okay, like it got me. So, Good West is here. So yeah, yes, yeah, I liked it. I liked it. It was my number 3. Yeah, it's a good book. If you were on the fence, you should just go buy it because you'll like number 1.
Positivity, y'all. It's not on my top 5 of the week.
Yeah, I mean, this is easily, I think, the best issue of Batman that's came out this year. Maybe 3 Jokers 1.
I might have liked this best. I might be there. I might be there, Cole. Like I said, my number 2 book, I could switch these two so easily for any reason of the week, but I gave it 3. I gave it 3.
Yeah, I just don't think it has the juice that's needed. Like, that oomph. It really just doesn't have the
I don't like juice. I'm more of
the firepower that's required for me, which is honestly a real thing. This is another Tom King book where I think I'm going to like it a lot more as a collected works.
Yeah. I think all of his books are that way. Right?
That's how they run. So I'm just like,
I think that I really liked that issue.
I get that this is a good issue, and I'm definitely not saying it's a bad issue, but I'm more excited to see the entire scope of the thing.
I think this book might be the best, maybe issue to issue, where they all are like, there's not maybe as much.
There's something more,
but it probably stays more steady. So let's
talk about was very cool. I will give it that. I think the ending up until that point, I was like, there's got to be a twist. What is it? I'm like,
a twist.
Cool.
Yeah,
I dig it.
I like it.
In terms of twists, I don't. There's twists in this one. The story is evolving quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm very much digging it. And I don't quite understand, but it's the whole point. You're not supposed to know things yet. And I'm trying not to do theories and stuff because I know this is more of an action movie than anything. So I'm going to overthink it and it's going to be a letdown. So I'm just trying to like eat my popcorn and enjoy it.
I was talking to somebody like very recently about wanting to be on the longevity of The Walking Dead, or Kirkman type big book, and they said they were like Firepower might have it, and I wasn't sure until this issue, and it definitely could have like, some longevity. Like
it's got some wheels going now.
Yeah. We definitely went back a little bit on Batcat.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oops.
The transition made me actually want to say my opinion. I was just going to keep quiet, but I was like, all right, I'll say how I feel. Hi, Dad.
I'm Cole.
I'm Nick.
Yeah, you definitely haven't met them. So.
And that's Todd.
And I'm Todd. I talked to you a few hours ago. So yeah, Firepower is entertaining, and I think this issue, like you're saying, it finally has some legs where I'm like, okay, let's do it, like finally, because I've been waiting for this to like I've been waiting for this to actually like get into gear, because I've just been like, this is fun. I burned.
Just going.
Amazing.
That's great.
Okay. Thanks for being welcoming, Burrito Verse. Yeah, so I'm ready for it to like.
I like how it's still
move on from
it's
here
still a
and I'm
quick
like into
read too. I like how it's still just a like you said, action movie type book.
Yes, we are. We
Yes.
are the comic burrito.
Yeah, we are.
Us and these other crazies in the chat. We're the comic burrito.
It's like the movie Spartacus.
Todd's dad is my new favorite burrito.
Oof.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
There you go.
And he has a new toy, a new computer, and a new toy. I'm not gonna ask. So let's.
It's probably the computer, right? No.
I'm the guac. Everybody's just making introductions with my dad. That's the rest of.
Yeah,
We
that's
are
it.
Legion.
It's
true.
We are Legion. Yeah.
We
are
have
burrito.
We are burrito. Burrito is. Oh yeah, this is the Nick one.
Speaking of like burritos, like have you ever traveled like a super long distance and
Oh
it was
my
like
God.
really weird the whole time you were traveling that distance to get a
Oh.
burrito?
Would you say it's a
Also-
strange adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Robert Kirkman, Chris Samney, Matt Wilson, and Russ Wooten on Firepower Creative.
Here's an A
Oops,
cover.
sorry, bros. I got distracted by my dad.
It's okay.
I really
Oh,
liked
man.
A cover, but I couldn't see B.
Look
And then
at.
when I saw B, I was.
Can you
really
hold that
excited.
back up? Because I only see digital one, so I don't get to actually see like the. Oh, I don't know. Usually, I have a pretty quick opinion which one I think is better.
They're both pretty good, right?
They're both really good, and they're both similar enough where I'm like,
I think that one has like this classic comic book look, where this one's
Yeah.
just super clean.
well, that one looks more like a '60s space adventure movie poster.
Yeah.
Like it. They both.
Yeah, they're
fit
both
the
really
motif
good.
really well. Oh man, that's cool.
And it's got a little
All
back.
right.
This one was
Oh,
really
it's a
hard
little
not to
Batman.
bite
All right, that one wins. It's got a tiny Batman on it.
I heard Batman.
He's
kills
looking for his
babies.
Easter egg.
No, mine has a
Any
Green
cat-
Lantern. No, it
Oh, okay. Yeah. He just sticks like a Green Lantern
Wait, but
sticker onto the.
is that Court of Owls?
Is that Court of Owls? Yes, sure.
That's
It's
an
It
owl.
looks like an owl, so sure.
It's an
Snyder,
Maybe
Snyder
it's-
confirmed for Strange Adventures
Maybe
2.
Tom King realized he should pull in some really good Batman stuff and put some Court of Owls in one of his stories.
I'll finally enjoy some Tom King Batman. Uh-oh. Anyway, so and if
No, am I wrong? Okay, that's
There we
talking
go.
about
Strange
cat.
Adventures number 7.
7.
It's good. I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
Read it yet.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, you haven't? This one was hard because like I wanted to rate it over, but I had just read 1 through 6, so I felt like I was trying to be careful not to like place it higher than it deserved, just because I had just reread all the other ones.
Yeah.
But it was still really good. I
Speaking
definitely
of,
think I like the. Yeah, go.
oh, I was just gonna say, speaking of how Tom King's run was, one might say that he wore a crown like a king of Batman.
Well,
That may or may not be
That might
in
be one of
black.
the worst ones yet.
Yeah, that was.
Also, I haven't been up on like Venom at
You're
all. So
pulling a Nick.
I'm gonna throw this in for people that don't know anything
Unfair.
about it.
That's
This is
old
like-
school Nick
no,
right there.
This is 4
Unfair.
issues that pretty much catch you up to the King in Black, and it's worth picking up. But if you read Venom, you probably don't need to waste your money on that because that's an expensive book. But this is a Marvel book. Obviously, it's written by Donny Cates.
Sorry. This is my favorite comment we've gotten. Can I be
Yes.
Heart?
Sure. I'm water.
I like that you're
Nick's
Water.
very fire.
I could be
No.
fire.
Nick's Earth.
I kind of like Earth. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking first. I'll be
You
Earth.
definitely, and I'll be
You're hard.
Heartman.
And I'm water, I guess.
You mix
Or
those
maybe I'll be
three.
wind. I'll just switch between wind and water. I'm the W's.
Wind is
Uh,
pretty
W's.
good too.
Yeah.
Wind is good.
The pencils are Ryan Stegman. Inker is JP Mayer. Frank Martin does colors, and letters is Clayton Cowles. One might think this is a guy that does letters for Marvel because he was on both the books. This is really my first time reading a Null thing besides these other 4 issues I read before this, but it was very enjoyable. There are a lot of sweet splash pages in this. I think this, from what I can see, is going to be similar to like maybe Firepower.
Man, I'm gonna read it tomorrow. So
I really enjoyed it. Like, I mean, that's the thing. It's hard for me to know if this is good because I read 4 issues of Null stuff right before I read this, and I was just kind of pumped for some action and adventure and a bunch of stuff going on. But yeah, I liked it. It was enjoyable. The art's very good. I mean, I think people really like Ryan Stegman. So, I mean, if you don't, maybe
you might not like it then if you don't like Stegman.
If you don't like the artist that does that book, you might not like it.
Yeah, but I do like him, so I'm excited because
I'm unfamiliar.
It seems people are really liking it.
He's like a Venom bad guy.
I will say I also did read The Union today.
Yeah, which is a tie-in to this, which I
had no idea it was a tie-in. I was like, it's a Marvel #1 that doesn't have to do with King in Black. Didn't look at the top left corner where it says King in Black in it, and I read it in the end ties into King in Black, and I was like, okay, that's neat. Like, it was fine, and I did like it. So, yo,
welcome, Rod.
What is up? But yeah, I'm excited to read it. I'll be curious to see where it lands for me tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, like there's probably like for Nick, who's hated that there's no real great splash pages in DC. This is like 7 or 8 of them.
Cool.
Where you just turn that page and you're like, tight.
Boom.
I mean, they do have the like around it, but yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. No, I'll read it sometime probably.
Yeah, 3 months from now.
Yeah,
maybe 6. I don't know.
6, yeah. When it's all available, maybe.
Whoa, hey guys, can you stop?
Because I don't like starting stuff on digital until it's done, because otherwise I catch up and then I have to, and then I get behind and I have to start all over anyways.
Or you forget because it's
3 months. 3 months after the event is over, then I might start thinking about reading it.
Cool. Speaking of, nope. I picked Red Atlantis #3.
2.
Oh, #2. Sorry.
It is #3.
#3, Red Atlantis #2. This is maybe the first #2 in a very long time that I liked more than #1.
Wow.
Which is...
Man, I'm bummed that I didn't get that book and I got another book. Because I was like,
did you get Red Atlantis #1?
That one.
Huh?
Did you get #1?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it like.
See, I didn't get it because I didn't get #1. So
yeah,
I'm hearing really good stuff.
This is not what I expected out of #2. Super dig it. It just plays more off of #1, but it gets, I feel like, more into what the actual. I feel like #1 is kind of lost after #2 because #2 is like, oh shit, that's what's happening. Like, all right, let's go. Like, you could have started here, but whatever, that's fine. Like, let's go from here because it's awesome. Huge fan. It is Stephanie Phillips is the writer. Robert Carey is the artist. Rosh is the colorist. Troy Petrie, Petitri, I don't know. Sorry, buddy. Is the letterer.
Nailed it.
It is excellent. The art, the story, everything that they're doing, I'm just really into it. I can't quite even put my finger on why I'm digging it so much. I think it's like everything. There's just no point in the book where I'm like, or I'm just like, yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
It's all good.
I mean, it's definitely a good book for current time, I think, too.
Mm-hmm. Sure. You should read 2.
Okay, maybe not. Well, the first issue was very like
it still has that kind of stuff, but it's like it really was like, oh, holy shit, you're really adding another layer here. That's kind of a big deal. I'm really into it. I'm really excited. It is from Aftershock. AWA is on fire though. I agree. If I had to choose AWA versus Aftershock, I'd be like, and then choose AWA. But I'd be really sad to lose some of my Aftershock titles.
Speaking of losing Aftershock titles,
awesome.
Like, can you imagine if they just like go into the middle of the ocean?
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. Whoa.
like got lost
Imagine it.
in a triangle of some sorts.
I can't imagine this. Nick, could you imagine this?
I could. I could also deactivate my antivirus. Hold on. Here we go. Is it time?
Funny.
All this pop-ups started coming up.
All right, and cut. Let's start over.
What the fuck was
You
that?
didn't ruin it earlier.
Just come back.
We're there
We're going to
now.
do it again.
This
I have
is
to
the
go-
cover looks like.
I have to go watch this VHS tape first.
Oh, it's so cool. That's such
Before
a cool
we-
cover.
Isn't that great?
It's dope. That's dope. A cover game
I'm
for
so
life, but
glad-
that one would hurt.
Well, I'm so glad that they didn't save me an A cover because I would have bought both of them, but I definitely had to have
It's
that
really
one.
cool.
Gotta
I
have it.
like that. That was a
Maybe-
great last issue.
Maybe my least favorite title splash page, though. You gotta say,
Oh, it was one of my
I like
favorites.
this one.
Yeah,
I did still
turned
like
that page
it,
up,
but it's
I had to push back in my wheeled office chair, and I was like, yeah, I like gave it a fist pump. I was
It was
excited.
better than the
Hilarious.
third, and I like
Yeah.
the third one.
oh, I disagree.
Should
I
we
think
show it?
it's
I
I think
could
it's
show it.
2, 1, 3, 4.
Oh yeah,
is
maybe this
how I
isn't
would
as
put
good
it.
as I thought it was originally.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
show it. It's not, there it is.
It's not that good.
Yeah, I guess
I
I
love-
don't know, man.
I
felt
love
like
this,
when I
though.
opened it. It
That
looked a
was
lot
great.
cooler, yeah.
It doesn't
That-
make any sense, but it
No.
makes sense.
Yeah, Nicola, we're back to the
Makes sense for
story.
book, but it makes no fucking sense. It's amazing.
I'm probably gonna buy this in a trade format too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
And I
this
think
is a book I could probably get.
It
my
better
wife to
come in
read.
some cool like slipcase thing that's Mission Impossible style. If I can
Yeah.
get a briefcase version of this book,
oh man,
The only bummer, and I know that
manila folder version, please. Like something like
yeah, Chaos already said that I think the trade is more expensive than it would be to buy the single issue.
yeah.
it's. I hope it's because it's special then, because that's awesome. I want it to be dope.
Thank
I want
God.
to like
Dark Horse.
mermaid tail to like. You have to like be
Chelsea
deconstructed and oh man.
Minerky McCall. I don't know. There you go.
Yeah, and like
I don't know.
she
Minerky.
also is like does the layouts. I'm pretty sure that's her role. Or
Yeah.
their
Which is
role, I
in
don't
this
know.
book, layouts is a
Yeah.
huge deal.
I'll say this book
wow.
does like different than any. Like it's a lot different than any comic book you're going to read because it does so much stuff.
Completely different.
I think it's a perfect like comic book fans comic. Like if you read a lot of different kinds of comics and like love different things and the different things that they can do in different kinds of storytelling and stuff like that, then I think you'll really love this. If you don't and you're like really specific about some stuff, then maybe you won't.
Yeah, I mean it does a lot of mixed media stuff that gets
Yeah.
that's very cool. And I mean I don't know, like
There's just random like
Yeah.
advertisements that like tie into the story, but it takes up an entire page and doesn't really move the story that much further. But it just kind of adds to
that.
this
But it gets you
little.
into the world.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's stuff
yeah.
it builds this reality that's not reality, and I really like that. Like it's
Yeah,
it's like this is what you would see if you were hanging out in
It's a
this
very
world. This
immersive
is what you
story.
would get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if
Very
you
immersive.
want to drink a nice little drink called an orgasm, that's something that's in this.
no, it is well, it doesn't say on there, but in this story, it's a sparkling orgasm,
Yeah.
which you do not want to Google like I did to try to find the recipe earlier. Or maybe you do.
In this issue, they have it in this issue, the recipe.
Yeah.
I know, I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little. I thought there was
If you
one.
care,
that
it's
had
1 part
many-
Bacardi,
many
2
more.
parts pink sparkling wine.
Okay, yeah, guys, you have to send Nat your singles.
The best I could do was
I'll send you-
High Life
I'll
champagne of
send
beers.
you-
I have a Red's Rye, so that's
I'm gonna
kind of like
send,
mix them together.
I'm gonna send Nat iPad.
Yeah. Man, you could not live
you go.
that long without it.
No, I couldn't.
Bearded, you
sounds
should check it.
terrible.
You should check it out again. I would
It's
try
not
to find the
sparkling.
singles because apparently it's cheaper. But
Nah, it's gonna. That means the trade's gonna be hella dope.
Yeah.
Which means it
hopefully
needs
it's
to
at
happen.
the. Hopefully it's a hardcover too. That'd be great.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like I want.
Like I
this
want to take the
be-
slip cover off, and there's like a map on the inside of it.
or
you know,
an
something.
ad.
Yeah.
But the best one
It's
they've
like a
done
pinup
so far.
poster. It's a pinup poster.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah,
That'd
something
be
just
great.
amazing.
Take the dust jacket off and yeah.
You got it at the shop. Get it.
Get it. Yeah, I really would. It's just a lot of fun. It's
Speaking of
it's kind of a crazy
fun.
What happens if like ZZ Top were on that
Oh,
island
my
and
god!
somebody like cut them? What would happen?
Wow.
Like their
there would be
beards?
some blood on the sand.
What kind of blood though? Would it be?
I don't
like
know. Where are they from?
Texas.
Oh shoot! God,
I had to Google because the
bad.
only person I know from Texas that's a Texan is Beto O'Rourke, and it seemed like a random.
You could have
poll
went
for-
with Chris from Lost in Comics. Hey, it's that Texas blood. That's what you meant.
somewhere.
Yeah. This is written by Chris Condon, art by Jacob Phillips, and this is Image. This is the end of the first arc. And I really enjoyed it. I think this is like one of those
It was
books
good.
that we did a video about issue 1 because we were all on board, and I think we've all like waved on like which issues we liked. But I think we can all agree that it ended a pretty good note for the first. And like, it's crazy because I have no
Holy
idea
crap.
what this book is even going to go into after this, considering I think they said it's going to be 30 issues.
Mhm.
I'm excited for those new playlists.
Just getting that. Yeah. I'm
That too.
I'm hoping that it stays in the same city.
Well,
So
there was something at the end.
No,
I
I
can't
saw
really say.
that, but I don't know how much that's going to actually move. No, that's what's cool.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it'll
I
be
think when he
interesting
was
to
on
see.
Bearded, he said that something about he has the life of Joe Bob written. So I
There
would
it
assume
is.
that means
That's
that
what I
this is-
need. That's what I need in my life. That's all I want. Also, I didn't realize is this shit show came out today?
Yes, it did.
We read shit show because we had him as a drive-through burrito 3 or 4 Saturdays ago. Shit show is awesome.
This would have been like in September.
No.
Yeah, because I was not on.
It was
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
asked
was
him-
out.
No
It was
way.
early September, late
Holy
October.
crap. Time is
Sorry, late
weird.
September, early October.
Anyways,
It was a while
love
ago.
shit show.
Yeah, great book.
Great book. If I'm sorry that I would have probably thrown in here somewhere on my top 5 because it's awesome. You should watch the interview. Cole is right. Yeah, I wonder why Bearded is. He must really like the interview for some reason. I don't know. Huh? Maybe someone should drop the link for it in chat.
I don't think that we ever made Bearded a mod.
That's why I said someone.
Yeah,
Also, we didn't make Bearded a mod.
Oh yeah, we did.
Give
Just
that
kidding.
man a wrench if that's not
He's
the
got one.
case.
He's got one.
Okay.
You don't get to see it in the stream yards.
But
can drop it yourself.
shit show is awesome, as is that Texas Blood. This was excellent.
Yeah.
This was
I
such
mean,
a
and too,
good
I mean,
way to
like-
wrap this up.
Yeah,
Holy
Spy
crap.
Island 2. I mean, as you're probably going to learn soon.
I am a mod.
Yeah, we all are mods.
Is Nick frozen or is he doing a really weird face?
I don't. Oh,
I'm both.
It was just a weird face. That's amazing. I'll go
No,
back and
it's
grab
both.
that later. But it was stuck there.
yeah.
No, my internet is. I've been super choppy this whole time. It's been very
Ooh.
distracting.
That's good. to know. Just posted a second printing of singles in their web store. What? Oh, and then
Yeah, and
go hit up this link. It's a good time. Greg's okay, but Chris Condon is really dope.
And like the cool thing about this too is that the book has had some legs by the time that Greg had him on, as opposed to when he was on Lost in Comics, when it was still pretty early, where like you could get a little bit more in what we should expect with the book. So that was
Yeah,
cool beans.
it is really good. Man, what a week! This is good stuff.
I mean, the last 3 weeks have been pretty solid. So
Mhm.
I read way less indies this week for whatever reason right away.
I did not.
Which is
I was
weird. Well, I mean,
split.
you
This is the
technically read all
first
your
week
DC
that I've
books right
had,
away.
Yep. Well, yeah.
I more often have more indies, but this week I had 3 and 3. It was a nice, easy day.
Now I know this is off the cuff, guys, but if you were to pick your top,
Kane,
three
it was a
picks of the
different.
week-
I googled on my phone. It
Who
wasn't-
would start first? on this.
That would
I
make
think
sense.
I'm going to ask you first, Cole.
Okay, I would say
What would be your top 3 picks of this week?
that Texas Blood, Spy Island,
Oh,
and King
here.
in Black.
I'm just to make that real quick, man. Whew. Quick design work. Those are pretty good. Hey, Nick, what about you? What would be your top 3? Nice. So it's Spy Island, Strange Adventures, and Batman, Catwoman.
There it is. Yeah.
Look at that.
Todd,
And
you want me to type up yours for you?
yeah,
Like
if you could
throw-
type mine up, that'd be great. Here, I'm holding mine up. It's Spy Island, That Texas Blood, and I don't want to get this wrong. And Red Atlantis number 2.
There it is. There it is.
There we go.
There it is. Yeah.
Because whoa,
Boom.
this week though, my goodness.
I really liked this
Wow.
too. I really liked.
Yeah, it is.
There's only
It's
one
just
more.
good every time. It is one more. It's out of 7.
And
It's rough.
I was
Yeah.
really disappointed with that because this one was really good, but it was like the whole time I'm like, no, because it's. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna still have another spin-off, but they always do.
I just bought like all the issues of Thor, but I need to read all of them. So maybe the next time a Thor book comes out, I'll talk about it.
Why is not Thor?
Here's some proof that I have some back issues of Thor.
That's well. First of all, that front one is this week.
Yeah, but like, why would I read issue 10 when I haven't read issues 1 through 9?
I don't know. Why do you
9.
like 1/3 of a comic and not 2/3 of a comic?
Dude.
Never let it go.
It's separated in third.
Oh, I can't wait for him to bring it up on Saturday.
You
I
guys
mean,
said
to be
you guys-
fair, Thor
you
is
guys
in this
said-
book.
Thor. Wrong. I don't understand. How did I say Thor? Wrong.
Thor? Isn't it Thor?
Thor. The Thor.
Thor.
I think his name is Tor.
I think he wants
Thor?
us to say Thor.
Thor.
You guys said Thor,
Thor.
wrong because it's
Thor?
Captain.
Thor.
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 We
Thor.
should just do this. We should do this for
Thor.
like 5 minutes.
Thor.
Thor. Thor.
Uh,
Thor. I haven't said it right yet.
Thor. Until
Thor.
one of our wives yells at us.
Fuck off.
All of a sudden, my daughter starts crying.
All other number one all across the board is Thor. All other answers are wrong. I disagree, given that that's not my number one. But yeah, you know, I'll read Thor and King in Black tomorrow. So it's the books I know won't be as good as the other books I read day. That's not true because I read Die on Thursdays too.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's the thing.
Thursday's usually my day for stuff I'm just gonna like
This
take
is
my
a
time
pretty big book, and I took the investment to read into it because I asked Twitter and they told me to read it. So I figured.
Twitter asked you?
No, I asked Twitter and they told me.
And Twitter called
He's
out
like,
to
should
you?
I buy this
I
book?
should-
And all these people were like, yeah, do it. And he was like,
No,
he shook Twitter,
Yeah.
and then like a blue liquid like happened, and then a little bubble came up, and it said "Read Thor."
The exact question was King in Black, Endless Winter, or none.
Oh, I
None
read
got
Endless
second
Winter.
yeah. I said none. How was that? Was
said
it good?
None. How was none?
That's what I
was
said.
none. Was none or Endless Winter.
Endless Winter.
None has always been good to me. I really like None. It's just really smooth and easy. That's usually Critical Role.
How was Endless Winter?
Endless Winter was pretty decent. It wouldn't be high on my list, but it's a JL book that's has an interesting go, I guess. It's
They're
so
like Vikings, right?
yeah, like I could see how it could be interesting. It could also be wildly generic depending on where it goes from here. So, and given that it's a DC Justice League book, I know how I would bet.
I mean,
It
I give
seemed-
you
it seemed
props
like the
for
one-
doing this.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
should
win.
Think about writing, Travis.
Yeah, have you ever thought of writing anything before?
Instead of stealing other people's ideas and then just making them into an anthology, you should think about
Oh.
writing some stuff. Also, check out Cthulhu Invades Us. Who let Travis in?
Oh yeah, Travis. I still need to pick which.
His
which
wife
one to
keeps
get.
letting this be a thing. It's really not on us. I don't know what to do.
No, he signed the waiver, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. We're fine.
Yeah. Now he doesn't know
We
that.
forged his name on that waiver.
He has to
right?
kill us in a book.
Thor.
Yeah.
Thor.
Yeah, we're just sitting in a room screaming Thor and then
Thor.
Thor. That's with a hammer. And he can use Thor because he's just like
Thor.
whatever, public domain, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the
Anybody
beauty
can
of
use
Thor.
Thor.
Is anybody we could use Thor if we wanted Thor to be our like logo and we wanted to be
Comic Thor
burrito.
burrito. Comic Thor burrito.
Thor, or yeah. Thor burrito. If we wanted to have Chris Hemsworth be our mascot, we couldn't do that because we don't have
You
Marvel
can't use
money.
his likeness. Yeah.
But I do. If anybody's playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I really like their Thor rendition. That's all. Kind of looks like a Thor.
Thor.
Thor. I tried writing stuff. I made more money with other people's IPs. I mean, you do you, man. I heard your stuff was really good. I haven't gotten to read it yet.
That's mostly
You know
my
what?
fault.
It's not. It's
these-
really.
These would be definitely books of the week for me, as long as, and I'm not just sucking up. This was really good.
No, sucking up.
This was
doesn't
really
give you
good.
sucking up doesn't get you. You got everything he could give you.
Yeah, I already
Sucking
got
up
it.
Won't do anything.
Yeah, I already got it.
So it's an honest review.
Yeah, there you go. That's true. No, these are really awesome, and this book was really good. So I am.
I'm
in
gonna
for
put my
number
beer
4.
on this later.
I'm
Actually,
in. I'm in for number 4 because I was like, oh yeah, that's how he gets you. He sends you the first 3 for free, and then he's like, "There's one." Yeah,
It costs 5 times as much as one issue.
I'd probably buy it. Don't tell him that, but I'd probably buy it because the first 3 are so good.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to talk how
I
much
haven't.
better
I haven't
it
read
is
this
than
one
Thor.
yet, so
It's went
that's probably
from-
on for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's went from Nick to Cole and then Cole to me. That's our normal pattern since pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, man. But it's okay. It's the math we use.
Well,
for
maybe
a lot
we'll
of
buy
stuff.
this special copy of 4.
We do
It
math
has
just
Thor
as
on the
poorly.
cover.
Thor.
Yes. Drawn by Travis Gibb.
Numbers are hard. Yep. Oh, and Travis likes Nick and Cole more than Todd. Makes sense. Yeah. What are you gonna do? I'm not my dad. I can't be so enigmatic and grab love so quickly.
Everyone loves you.
That was like the weirdest thing ever because that seemed like I was like, wait, did we just become a weird like rom-com movie where like or football drama? I'm not my dad.
I'm not my dad. I'm not my dad. And then I run into a training dummy or something. Wait a minute. He's still there. Oh, hey, Papa. I'm not you. It's true because I'm me. I've got. Oh, there we go. I'm at the end of my eggnog.
Thanks for.
You are invited once it's over, man. Stop with it.
Yeah.
Shoot, Todd's dad is still on while I was making fun of Todd. No, that's fine. He does too. We all yell Vern like in Cheers. Vern! Oh, that's weird to say. Faja.
These are some other books I still need to read.
So this is pretty
Read
much the
Firepower.
end.
You could read it right now and be done before the end of the show.
It's true. We could wrap it now. and we could be done
It's
before the
always my
end.
second book I read because I know that it's just going to be like 7 minutes.
Well, that's I know. I don't know.
So I just do it.
I miss this. Yeah. What up?
And mostly email bands.
Travis knows where his bread is buttered, and it's with the person that that agrees with him the most. Smart way to move in life. But I think that's all we got for today, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Join us.
Saturday.
Join us in 2 weeks when we interview Rodney Barnes, the writer and creator of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That's still weird to say for me out loud. That
And
I'm
other
going to
things.
get to talk to Rodney Barnes, and I'm going to.
Image Comics, Rodney Barnes.
And I'm going to ask him his favorite kind of burrito.
You're gonna ask Ronnie Barnes what his perfect burrito is.
What his perfect
How
burrito would
crazy.
be. We're gonna find that out. I'm excited.
Also, wait a second. We didn't get bearded. Who's your
I-
number one pick? Who's your pick of the
He'll
week?
tell us later.
But
He's
he's
gotta think
usually not
about
when
it.
he's on. He's all right.
He's
Whatever.
got to think about it.
If you haven't joined our
probably.
Discord, there's a link down below.
Yes, if you haven't joined our Discord, please do. It's awesome.
If you want to buy
Uh,
like some merch, like what we're wearing,
there's
these
also
aren't in
in
our
there.
store, but that's down there too.
You can make them happen. They're
Yeah.
not in the store, but these are possible. If you
If you you can easily buy this though.
Or you could buy a shirt that says "Comic Burrito Sucks" if you want
Yeah.
to.
I will
I-
design that for you.
I told Travis, I was like, as long as it's not like bigoted or
Yeah.
like super bad, then if people want to customize it any way they can, then that's fine.
Don't
So,
toy with my emotions, Travis Gibb. Because we will craft you a comic burrito quote for the back of Cthulhu Invades Oz. And that would
then
make
I'll let you know which
year.
I'll let you know which level I want to back after we get you because I still haven't messaged you yet. So
It's over, man.
no, it's
I know you still can. Yeah, I'll put it on the back, but it's like way on the back somehow. It's like underneath
a sticker.
flap. Yeah,
That's not a book. That's a metal sign.
What
I
is he
grab
talking
it, but
about?
it's in an
Oh.
awkward place.
oh, I see.
Oh, it's like my tin Green Lantern that I have. that you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see.
My mom got it from somewhere and was like, "You like the Batman?" And I had it out for when we debated how iconic it was. When it was just like, "Oh, all this stuff. This is stuff my family has given me because I like Batman."
Hello.
Mrs. Doubtfire, full circle.
Yeah, I know. But full circle for only a few of us.
Yeah, really, only the two of us because I don't pick posers here.
Yeah, no, I think that's
seen
it.
'em.
Anyways, it'll be in the UPC code. Can't miss it. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. All right, thank you all for joining us. Remember to be awesome like you are.
If you haven't
And
liked the video, like it or dislike it,
us.
but leave us a comment that why you don't.
maybe
like
we
it.
did
But
a bad
also leave
job.
us a comment what your favorite book of the week was. What
Oh
did
my
we
God.
miss out besides
Yes.
Thor?
Oh my god. Be safe. Be healthy.
Be happy.
Be happy. Yeah, of course. Try to be happy. And
hardy.
thanks for getting wrapped
Be
up with
handsome.
us for. God, there's too many things to hit for. This week in comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Todd.
Night
I'm
burn.
Cole.
Nightburn.
And he's Nick.
I'm Nick.
And Cut.
And I'm Vern's son.
And I'm Vern's son's friend, Cole.
Bye.
Friend is used loosely.
Vern's son.